May 12th, 2024. I have purchased a $5 desktop water fountain from a dollar store. This is meant for use on a desk in an office or at a cubicle. It is very depressing. But I noticed that this little $5 contraption has a cool LED light and a small water pump inside, which acts as a waterfall. And this got me thinking, what could we do with this? How could we improve this sad little piece of technology? And it occurred to me, let us cover it in moss. You see, it's a very similar size to our small nano aquarium containers that we have been using lately. In fact, I bet it will fit on here like a lid. Yeah, that's beautiful. I like this. So now we must begin the process of adding life to this sterile, upsetting container. I'll be adding a bunch of hypnomoss from our mini moss farms that we have been working with lately. But first, let's add some structure to this setup. I am inserting charcoal clumps or natural lump charcoal, burnt wood. I am inserting burnt wood into the project to add structure to our water fountain situation. Those hard corners and flat surfaces need to be disguised a little. And now we will use our moss. Yeah, it's looking good. It is a bit brown. This is from one of the off-screen mini moss farms, one that was slightly neglected, but it is recovering now that we have switched over to the new containers. I have rinsed and dipped this moss so that we do not add any of our small friends, any of our millipedes or isopods into this project. This little vivarium or mossarium, whatever you want to call it, this little waterfall container is meant to grow moss and to look nice. I'll have this sitting on my desk. So I wanted to be lively, but not full of insects or small animals. Now, this moss is semi aquatic. We can grow it underwater or emerged or, just in a wet location. Either way, it's a lot of fun. And I will be employing some super glue for this project. Lately, we have been avoiding super glue and looking for more natural options. But in this particular project, I needed to attach glue to flat surfaces, vertical surfaces. So it was the best way to get moss on there. I love working with moss, you guys. I want to start a whole season, a whole series of Let's Cover It and Moss videos. I think that'll be fun. I was just looking over our Patreon page and our YouTube membership area. Thank you so much, you guys, for all of your support. And uh, I know I say that a lot, but I know each of you by name, and I think that's really cool. So thank you. It's nice to know that we have allies out there. I did lose some of the footage. A bit of it was corrupt. We have used our super glue to attach moss to the walls of the waterfall, and it is looking very nice. In fact, I'm pretty happy with this. I'd rather have this sitting on my desk, with a little bit of green, a little bit of life to it, instead of that horrible little empty container that we purchased. And now we'll add a few pieces of marble. These bright white stones will help to offer a bit of accent to the project. I also super glued my gloves at one point, so you'll see a little hole here and there. I'm still learning about different scaping techniques, the rule of thirds, and some other things. But I also enjoy, doing things that I think look good. So I don't always try to emulate a particular style. I just go with what feels natural. And I think this looks great. We have created a mossy mountainside with a stream. Now this is battery powered, so I will not be running it 24/7, just a few hours a day. And it will basically water the moss for me. Kind of a hands-free thing. And our little aquarium containers don't fit on there perfectly, but nearly so. And I'm fine with that. So I got this little container, the clear container and the waterfall from the very same store. Total cost of $6. Uh, this is one of our previously purchased Patreon containers, as I call them, and I love them very much. I wish that we could get more. Though it appears they were sent to that particular store on accident, and I'll have to do a bit of research or simply order something online. But it's more fun when you find it in like a physical location, in my opinion. But I am very happy with our waterfall. Yeah, could be a little greener, but as days go by, it will improve. May 19th, 2024. Let's see how things have changed. We don't have any millipedes or of our any of our small friends in here, but I do see some streaks in the glass in the plastic from the condensation. Very interesting. But here we are. We have a bit more green up top, and the moss down below is still recovering. This moss can struggle a bit when placed into water, and then it can start to really flourish. And I think it'll be fine, you guys. I also need to add a bit more light. So one cool addition you could make if you're doing the same project or something similar with one of these little fountains. One good addition would be a light source. A small LED pen light, something like that would probably work fine. And even better if this thing was not battery powered, or if we could convert it over to USB power or something like that. I looked into it. It's a bit outside of my scope of skills, and I'd rather not show you guys some potentially dangerous electrical work here. So we're just going to leave this one as battery powered. It has an on-off switch, but the switch seems to get stuck occasionally, and you need to jiggle it a little bit. But there we go. So this is a very effective little moss aquarium. Well, not an aquarium. All the ariums kind of confuse me after a while. Vivariums and terrariums and aquariums and mossariums and terrariums and all the words that people use for these things. Instead, we'll just call this a little moss box, a little mossy waterfall. I guess you could call it a polydarium. Yeah, we'll go with that. It's kind of our thing, right? That's the niche that I'm falling into, is like outdoor projects and jar polydariums. So I'm cool with that. So there we have it, guys. We have built a beautiful polydarium out of a depressing little water fountain. I'd much rather have this on my desk at work and I'd be proud to show it to some friends and stuff, you know. Big thank you to our Patreon supporters and our YouTube members, especially. You guys do a lot just to keep me motivated, and you're always leaving good comments and stuff. So thank you so much. I appreciate the fact that you believe in the channel, and I just have to deliver. I had to hang out, make some videos with you guys. I love it. So have a great day. If you made it this far into the video, thank you for watching. All right, guys, I will see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Please leave any comments or suggestions in the comments section. I will happily reply.